do you get when you have 2 microphones, a bottle of bourbon, and plenty of time to kill? It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast with Billy and Jimmy. Glad you found us. Sit back, relax. Let's see what we get into. There you are. Glad you can make it. Episode 61 of It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast. And always got my good friend Jimmy.
Hey, welcome, Billy. Another episode of It's the Bourbon Talking.
Here, man. What's happening?
Well, hey, my Dolphins won.
Now I want to talk about it. Because they played my Jaguars.
Well, and they should not have won. I mean, Jacksonville was leading the whole game up until the very last field goal. They were never behind. Jacksonville was never behind.
No, when that ball got punched out on ETN at the 1-inch line,
Changed the momentum.
it was just over. It just deflated them.
It did. And yeah, Jacksonville rolled up and played dead after that. It was crazy.
Yep, that was a painful one to watch. Gave it away.
They did.
It's hard to be a Jags fan. It's tough.
I mean, because when I'm not pulling for the Dolphins, I pull for the Jags, being local here. But I'm just not going to give up on my Dolphins because they were the only Florida team for years, growing up. So, but yeah, Jacksonville's, tough. It's
so close.
So close.
But, we're not going to lose any more games for the rest of the year. We're going to win the Super Bowl. So, it's done.
Hey, I hope they do. I really do. Again.
You heard it here first.
Again, they first half, they played a decent game, and then they had the one fumble, and they just curled up and called it a day. And it's like, what the hell? But anyways, hey, it's football season, and the Gators won. They played Samford, which is just like one step above high school. But hey, we won.
That's right.
We're 1-1. Yes, it was an interesting football day. Hey, at least football's back. So,
yep, we've been bored to death.
Well, it's been bored because it's rained every single day here in Florida. North Florida, it's rained every day.
We live in the armpit of America. We're in Florida, but I don't know, man. All the terrible weather happens here.
It is. What happened to the days where it just rained for 30 minutes and the humidity went through the roof? No, I wish I had those days back. Now it rains. It doesn't stop raining. I feel like I'm either in Seattle or London.
Yeah. Yeah, this is depressing. It's like we're in Washington State.
State. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, the weather is horrible. Yeah, no, eventually, and again, we're not going to tell you what we're drinking. Somebody needs to come along and pay for that little piece of information.
Well, a new Guinness World Record was just set. 47-year-old David Rush, he decided to break a world record.
What was he doing, Billy? Please do tell.
I'd rather just show you.
No.
And here we go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I saw the record and I thought, I can spit a ping pong ball. I can catch it in my mouth. Let me practice for this record. Turns out it's way harder than I expected. I had to clean the floors of my house because the balls kept falling on it so often. I was like, I can't stop every time and go wash the balls off. So I had to clean, disinfect the floor. My wife loved it.
Somebody needs a life.
Come on! Yeah. That tasted good.
All right. And
somebody needs a life.
So the hard part of that was cleaning the floors, he said.
Spitting a ping pong ball at a wall. Really?
I like the slow-mo of him catching it. The cameraman did a good job there. It was riveting. All right, that's over with.
Wow. I think I'd rather you be talking about aliens than Bigfoot before that. That's...
Well, speaking of aliens and Bigfoot.
I knew it was coming.
They're real,
So you tell me.
If we just stop denying it and just embrace it and accept it.
No. Well, aliens, I think they are real. I can't think that we're the only species in this vast universe. I don't think God just said, Earth, that's it. That experiment didn't go well. I'm not doing any more.
He may have. I mean,
know.
look at us.
I know exactly. And now that I'm saying it, it's like maybe he did say no more.
Would you try again? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that experiment didn't go too well. I was just thinking maybe we were the bad batch, but the thing is, I mean, were we the one and done, or are there others?
They captured that alien one time. And they interviewed it.
Was that on Jerry Springer?
No, man.
You sure? I think I saw it on Jerry Springer.
Yeah, I think he did it too, but this is a different one. Can't remember what they were asking him, something about, like who's in charge, and all this. And he said, well, you people would call it God, but it's way different than anything that you could conceive,
So what was some of the questions? Where are you from? Why are you here?
Asking it about morality and how it traveled here. And it was done back Project Blue Book.
And if there's anyone out there who wants to buy a Jeep, I have a Jeep for sale. Please email us at It's the Bourbon Talking. Send you the specs.
Well,
I'm buy a Jeep, Billy.
I've got one.
Another one?
I'm trading mine in. If my truck ever gets built, I built this RHO, man. Ordered it back in June 25th. And it is taking forever. Getting no movement here.
Supply chain issues.
Well, they just started building them like the middle of last month and started with the black ones first. Of course, I ordered a silver one. It's just taking forever. And I'm very impatient.
You are.
I want it now.
Bought a new truck, so I'm trying to sell my Jeep. So again, anybody looking for a Jeep, please email us.
Well, tell them what kind of Jeep you got.
It's a Jeep
Jeeps are
392.
random.
Yeah, no, it's a Jeep 392, 2021 model, 22,000 miles, low miles. Give you a great deal. May even throw in a 1951 Bantam Korean War trailer.
Thought you were giving me that trailer.
Well, you're selling your Jeep.
I want one of those. What's the trailers that they make with the rear end of a Humvee? So it's got that larger axle and it's a lot bigger. And
That big military trailer?
yeah, what's it called?
3/4 ton trailer. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been out of the military. I can't remember half.
It's a M1102 trailer.
You're going to pull it behind your truck?
Well, maybe. They're pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you wouldn't want that for like a Jeep because it's so much wider than a Jeep is,
Yeah, I wouldn't do it for
But for
Jeep. Truck, it would be all right.
for an RHO, though, it's on the same body as a TRX, so it's a wide body Ram.
Yeah, but it's only got a 6-cylinder.
Yep. That's the whole point of it.
So is my truck. I bought a new truck, got a 6-cylinder.
Yep. This RHO is a TRX that does not get 9 miles to the gallon. It gets about the same fuel mileage as my Jeep does.
Oh, 10?
No, I get like 15, 16 out of the Jeep.
What does it come for tires? 35s?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing it one day.
Gee, looking at these makes me want to get a Humvee again.
Well, it's not too late.
Yeah, if I ever get that extra pile of lottery money I'm not using, I might get one.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a lot of money for those.
Yeah, I'm good. Just need to get this truck where I want it, but I'm good.
What's your first plans with it?
I just put some tires and wheels on it, get it off the ground. That's it. First thing. Just trying to figure out how to, been so long since I've done anything like this, just find the right stuff to, which direction to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it's, I do like the comfort of it. So,
Yeah, you get cramped driving in a Jeep after a while. Yeah. Yeah, they're small. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to spread my wings a little bit. Go back to the truck.
well,
Plus, I want a door that's thicker than an inch.
well,
Something
and
with some meat on it.
and I hate, again, I had to borrow my father-in-law's truck and pay for damage to it that, again,
And you're ready to dent your own truck.
I'd rather dip my own truck, instead of paying for somebody else. So I don't want to borrow somebody else's truck ever again. I'll just ding my own and be done with it. Be mad at myself for that instead of paying again. Just won't do that again.
Yeah, and just think how many times we went overlanding. Once. Yeah, so.
Yeah, no, it's I mean,
I don't know. It's fun. I mean, I'd like to do it more, but I don't know. I want to go out a desert anyway. I think I'd enjoy it out there. Well, if it's not too hot, it's not too cold. That's the problem with overlanding.
I wonder if they got a Hilton.
The weather's never perfect.
I wonder if they got a 5-star hotel.
Just pop the tent up for looks, and then at nighttime, head to the Hilton.
It's, I mean, because we did the overlanding, we camped out out in the woods there and, rain, raccoons. I mean,
Terrible
it was everything that could have gone wrong did. I mean, it was.
I swore there was a bear in our campground going through our stuff. I turned on the white light, and it was the fattest raccoon I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He was ginormous.
And it rained from the time, I mean, as soon as we set up, it started raining.
Every time we tried to build a fire to cook food,
Yep.
every time.
And then packing everything up's wet and muddy.
That was at Windrock, wasn't it?
It was Windrock, yeah.
That's a really nice. If you're in that area, they got.
It was a nice little
It's a great
campground.
place to stay, but just bring a bag of sunshine with you,
Oh my God.
or leave me at home. If you take me, it's going to rain.
Yeah. That's a given.
Yeah.
Take you. I mean, good God, where did we go the other day and it rained with us?
Where were
We
we?
went on vacation. Oh, went to Daytona and it rained or something. What was it?
Oh yeah, we were at the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, slip and slide 400.
It's slip and slide 400. Yeah, exactly. It's like every time you go with them, it rains.
Down here at Daytona International Speedway.
But maybe tent camping is not for us when we go on vacation.
Probably not, yeah. I would like to be the kind of person that enjoyed doing that. Let's start there.
I would if it'd be like nice weather and had time off to really go and enjoy and do it, but
Yeah.
we don't.
I like the idea of taking a Harley across country and just pulling over on the side of the road and rolling out a sleeping mat and pulling a little poncho off the handlebars and sleeping underneath the bike. But then there's rattlesnakes and scorpions and cold and coyotes and
There's no bother. I mean, just trying to get you to do a long trip again is probably going to be impossible.
I got to get this neck figured out. So I meet my neurosurgeon tomorrow. I'm tired of living in misery.
So get your neck figured out and we can do something. But
We can start our UFO Bigfoot hunters on Harleys. That's the goal.
well, we can do that. I mean, but we can also throw them in a trailer and drive there and unload them.
That's cheating, man.
That ain't cheating.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, though, right?
Hey. I mean, we didn't cheat in Sturgis. I mean, we rode like crazy when we got there, but we trailered them there. But we rode everywhere when we got there.
There's nothing wrong with, especially if you live in Florida, with towing your bike to Sturgis for the Sturgis Rally. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Because if you're like me, if you rode all the way out there, you'd be so damn broke down, tired, and hurt. You'd spend 5 days recovering so you can ride home.
Just too old for that shit.
Too
and
old.
again, we're not real bikers.
Yeah, we're enthusiasts.
Exactly. Enthusiasts. Exactly. We're not even real bikers. So, I mean, I'll trailer it out there. And, I'll admit my bike's got a warranty.
And we did, and we did 900 miles, almost 1,000 miles while we were out there. Had a great time. And we enjoyed it. We weren't exhausted.
No.
But
The camper beat the shit out of us, but the bikes didn't.
Cruise America, what a piece of shit.
Yeah, do not rent from those guys.
Garbage.
Stay away from Cruise America. But no, it was a good time. Even traveling in that piece of crap
I may
camper.
want to do it again next year.
We still got the Route 66 we want to do on
we
the
gotta do
list.
that too.
But we should, schedule a Route 66. We need to put it on the list on the calendar and just do it. We had it scheduled for this year, and why did we not do it?
Well, my neck, I can't do anything. I can't ride 100 miles without crying.
No, you didn't even come over and watch the game yesterday. And Laura cooked a lot of food.
I couldn't.
A lot of food. I had to throw a lot away.
But why did we cancel that?
There was a reason. I can't remember why.
I don't remember. so there's all these little western towns and stuff. You know, Route 66 died when they built I-40 or whatever, but there's like haunted hotels and stuff. We need to go. Yeah. I might go screaming out of one and hauling ass at 2:30 in the morning, but we need to do some sites like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So did you see that photo at Main Beach?
No,
That's how much rain.
Golly, that's right across from
Salt Life.
Salt Life.
Yeah, behind Putt Putt there.
Where's the first strikes again?
So, yeah, a lot of rain. Holy crap. See that park bench?
Yeah, flooded. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain lately, man. Downtown Jacksonville's flooding like New Orleans. It's enough. It's enough rain. Let's calm down.
Here, I'll send this to you so you can put it in the podcast. So people will know we're not making this shit up. July rainfall was 142% of the monthly average. 7.11 inches.
Well, what about
More than average in 1 month.
What about August? It's rained a lot more than July did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says average monthly rainfall in Northeast Florida. I don't want the average. I want what happened. That's why I don't like averages and statistics. You can make numbers say anything you want to.
Yeah, well.
Weathermen, the only people be 100% wrong 100% of the time and still keep their jobs.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, a job, you don't even have to be accurate. It may or may not rain.
Yeah.
You could be as vague as you want or wrong as you want.
There's a 40% chance. That don't mean that you're going to flip a coin 100 times and 40 times it's going to land. It means 40% of the people listening to me may get rain.
Yeah.
So there, we put another
It may or may not rain today.
put another metric on the statistic.
Go to the bar.
That's possible. There's a chance.
Yeah, go to the bar. It may or may not rain. You know, the Cleveland Browns have got to be kicking themselves in the ass. I mean, they gave up the farm for Deshaun Watson. I mean, his $240 million contract. They got rid of Baker Mayfield, who goes on to be having a stellar career now at, between LA and the Buccaneers, and got his money at the Buccaneers. And then Joe Flacco came into Cleveland last year and got him to, the playoffs?
Yeah.
I think. But, I mean, and then Deshaun Watson comes in and lays a big-ass goose egg yesterday. I mean, the Cowboys crush them. It's crazy. And Deshaun Watson is a horrible quarterback. He is like the modern-day Ryan Leaf.
Yeah, when the Cowboys beat you, you need to revamp your situation. It is terrible.
Yeah, it's and the Cowboys beat them. But I mean, they beat them handedly. I mean, just crushed them. Yeah, 33-17. And the Patriots beat the Bengals. The Bengals were supposed to actually be way better, and the Patriots they have nothing.
Almost broke my TV yesterday watching the Jaguar game.
Oh, we're back on that.
I'm just reminiscing.
I was listening to sports radio this morning, and they gave me I heard a stupid stat, and I can't remember exactly, but basically Deshaun Watson threw more balls out of bounds than he did in the field of play.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, whoa, we're tracking that. He threw more balls out of bounds than in the field of play. Like, that's not good.
How many sacks did he get?
Oh, I have no idea, but man, it's not as much as
Trevor got sacked twice back to back, and I was like,
not as many times as Deion Sanders' son did for Colorado. He got sacked 6 times. He looked horrid. He looked like Deshaun Watson.
Wasn't that game 28-0 at the half?
I don't know. It was 33-17 at the end. I have no idea.
The Colorado-Nebraska game.
Oh, the Colorado, yeah. It was some
Because it ended up being like 28-10. Like, so I don't know what happened after the second half, but
Nebraska sat on a bench and didn't put a player on the field, and Colorado still couldn't score.
I guess.
Watson was intercepted twice. Yeah, I don't see the sacks. But yeah, I saw Watson scramble. I watched a little bit of the game. He was scrambling all over the place. So Watson was hit 17 times, sacked 6. So when is Boeing bringing back their rocket from the International Space Station? It's supposed to be like any day now, isn't it? Without the crew. They're sending it without the crew.
It landed 2 days ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I was watching football over the weekend, not rockets. Did it make it home safely?
Yeah, Boeing Starliner capsule returns home from space without the astronauts on board. So it made it.
It made it, huh?
Yeah.
They were worried that it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's all a whining about. Just get in it, ride it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been going to sleep at night. There's a YouTube video that plays the 369 hertz, and it's just sweeping audio tone, peaceful audio tone laid on top of 369 hertz, and it's supposed to keep you in like your beta brain waves, keep you in deep sleep and REM sleep longer. I'm literally turning on the YouTube. It puts up a screen that says, "Don't listen to this while driving a vehicle," blah, blah, blah. It does. And then it tells you, okay, go to sleep, night, night. And the screen goes black and it keeps playing the music. And I put my CPAP machine on. I lay in the bed completely flat, put my hands by my side. And the next thing I know, it's 6:30 in the morning. I mean, I am going through time warps. I'm sleeping all night long. Terry, she doesn't sleep well, so she didn't care for it. But she's like, I can't go to sleep with it, blah, blah, blah. I thought, you got to just chill, just relax. And I don't even, it's like I instantly fall asleep and I wake up. I don't know. I think it's worth trying.
I usually just grab a handful of melatonin.
I'll put the link up down here at the bottom of the YouTube video I'm watching and just give it a try, man. Turn it on and let it just go to sleep. And I would give it a day or two. I don't know. I noticed a big change the first time I did it. So it was pretty neat.
No, I got to have quiet. No TV, no dogs.
I can't. My tinnitus is so bad. I can't sleep in silence. It's deafening to me. I have to have some kind of background noise on.
I can't have any noise.
I can't stand it. You put me in a silent room, I'll claw my way out of it. I can't.
No, I got to have quiet.
That would be fantastic to have some silence. But here's the tone. That's all it is. Yeah, all of a sudden, here we go.
Yeah, no, I can. There's
Dude,
no way.
It knocks me out.
No way. I can't. There's no.
Yeah, do not listen to this while driving or operating heavy machinery. Theta binaural beats will induce a state of deep, relaxed hypnosis.
No, not happening.
Yeah, it's great stuff, man.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
You should try it. Just leave it on volume 5. Just something in the background. You wouldn't even, just turn it up one notch louder than your ceiling fan.
No. It's too loud. Can't do it.
Does Laura snore?
No, it's I know of.
Terry snores like a freaking Navy SEAL.
Really hadn't heard them either.
Yeah.
That is a Navy SEAL sound.
Like
what do they sound like?
Could I have the TV up on 19 to get it past her snoring?
Let's see. Well, I guess the big event's tomorrow night, the debate between Trump and Harris.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sure within 10 minutes after the debate, the fallout from the debate, depending on what side you're standing on, starts to happen. So, but I will say the last debate didn't go well with the Democrats. In fact, they had a totally different person in the last debate.
Yeah, it's just a TV program for us to watch, to tune into. You know,
Yeah,
countries ran by a deep state anyway, bureaucrats, and don't get me started. But anyway,
yeah, no, so it's
president's just figurehead, he in charge.
well, it kind of looks that way now, especially with the president we have. You know, he's spends more time. He spends
as you
more.
see, you don't even need a president.
Yeah, he
Things
spends
are-
more time at the beach than he does at the White House.
Yeah, this should be a perfect example. You know, you've had 4 years of no president, and things have still happened.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you know what's sad though is he spends so much time at the beach that he has not even nobody in the government has had any comments about the American that was assassinated in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
They have not even commented on it. It's like, now that's sad. It just shows you that this current administration has
it's a total disconnect.
they're disconnected and no concern about Americans. I mean, they're checked out. They literally are. Why would you not, have a comment or a press conference about an American being assassinated in the back of the head by a terrorist group, Hamas? But again, this administration didn't even show up for the anniversary of the 13 fallen soldiers in Afghanistan on the pullout. Again, this administration has totally checked out. Total disregard military. Of course, they'll sleep all day long, but when you want to do something, they want to join in.
It was fun time with Uncle Billy.
And that's 2 English bulldogs roughhousing. It's like, really? Any other time they'd sleep. No. Try to do a podcast, they want to. You're killing me.
It's pretty good bourbon.
It is. It is. So let's see what else has been going on. There's nothing. This is like summer's over, fall's upon us, even though it's raining like hell. There's a tropical storm coming through the Gulf of Mexico right now, about to hit Louisiana, Mississippi, somewhere over there. They said it'll be a Cat 2 hurricane when it makes land Wednesday.
Where's that at?
The Gulf of Mexico, coming up on Louisiana, Mississippi.
Okay.
We want to bring this thing to an end.
Yeah, man. Let's wrap her up.
Wow. Hey, Billy, it's been real. These dogs have been dogs have taken over the podcast. So, hey, here's to the dogs, man. Cheers. We're out, man.
Yeah.
I can't do this
Technical difficulties.
shit. Yeah.
See you on the
We're
next
done,
one.
man.
Y'all have a great one. We're out here.